Hi again. In presentation 52, I said I'd be showing you how I receive context when I'm doing my dream transcriptions. The idea being that it was similar to automatic writing, and I use a combination of bird language and context in their speech to do the translation and not put captions to it. The only trouble is I can't give you a true representation of how it's done because I'm putting captions to it so others can hear how I get the content. So I've kind of questioned whether this will be a good exercise for a number of reasons. Normally, I'd have a dream that someone or myself had and transcribe that, but I'm not going to use one this time. I just want to show you how the words come through to me. So I'll lay out the negatives in this next recording first, and why I've pondered over whether I should use it in the presentation. For I don't want someone new coming thinking that I've totally lost it. The first one is this was shot on my iPhone when I heard Lucky and Simon talking back and forth. It was one of the first times I heard them do it without having the TV on, so I recorded them. The light is not good, and even when I zoomed in, it's hard to see Lucky. Lucky has a natural call as a red-winged blackbird that is annoying. It's kind of a screech that we're trying to get her out of as she speaks. Lately when she does it, I'll ask her to stop, and she does. But I do not want to totally prevent her from doing what is part of her nature. The forward part of this is very difficult because you'll only be able to hear small parts of what I translate. Like I said, I translated from the bird speech and fill in the words as they speak in English as confirmations I'm on the right track. In the forward, I talk nonsensically to Lucky most of the way through it, which makes it hard to understand much of anything at all. If her screeching bothers you, don't use headphones and just try and get through it, because the reverse is easier to understand, especially when I speak. There are some positive aspects to this video though. This recording shows how we can often hear something for the first time and not really look at the good that can be taken from it. In it we see how excited Lucky is and how sometimes Simon will join in with a phrase or two to complement what she's saying. There is a really good prophecy in this one, which you'll be able to experience after the reverse. Sorry, this one may be a little long, but it is well worth waiting until the end to hear something you will probably never forget. So this shows how even a wild bird can speak in pockets of content and can also connect to the angels. There's a lesson in here, that you shouldn't judge something too quickly until you experience the entire event, as you may miss something quite miraculous that could change your perception entirely. So this is what Simon and Lucky said. We begin another prophecy. In Angels' Prophecies, you'll learn there's an event you spiritually seek in here. When you're listening to this prophecy, it's this journey in the future. Ryan will capture context of Angel's work, and he'll even translate what Lucky says. It is spiritually relayed straight from heaven. If you can listen to me, you will hear the angels working here. And this miracle is spiritually from God. If you crave for a miracle, you'll like the song that you're going to hear, as it's not experienced by many people. This music connects to the angels of time, and it definitely will help Ryan. If you have confusion in your life, you will learn a beautiful way to be free of it. The angels have hymns and a choir on a secret channel that you'll get to witness. Surely you need to connect in a religion that we have in heaven. See this connect to events that are in reverse. They are waiting for you here. We'll welcome your help if you come with God and you encourage others in our project. Many angels really care and you learn the reason they engage your world for a better future. If Ryan can hear this, there's a good reason that we will report many things that can help in your world. We can relay the prophecies in here that we get from God. Yes, we have to prepare, for it has begun. The future is about to hear music of God, and this shall be an event that helps the mission. And we'll have a different activity to bring up this channel's membership. It's proper when we can bring the things that we encounter. Here we will begin to heal Earth. If we can clean the air, we free humanity. Yes, we can. And then the reverse starts. God's favors are with the angels' intervention. If you come forth, then you're able to help the angels. This is not a eulogy. If you're able to hear the angels, you have passion for it. They are offering real-time intervention. You shall see they assist to tell you your Father wishes to hail you. Will you learn something that humanity will need? Listen, and God can surely extend life. It isn't all life that hears him call. Seriously, our religion will use the angels for heavenly evolution. If you're saddened, try this frequency playing in our song also. The proper frequency has in it hidden things that lead to adventure. Here you shall experience the original act of streaming that's in the air. Or are you holding passion for something else? Can you give some of it to this world for God? You obviously want this world to cherish life more with God. We must evoke another path and realize humanity knows better. Through these philosophies here, you're going to get to see heaven has reason to begin a new channel that will reverse evil. And a song begins emotions that you never felt will release a wave of devotion within the group that has them straight from God's religion. Will you choose to march in a miraculous new religion? We are pleased our philosophies, beyond doubt, live on earth. You're all somewhat in danger without the intervention we are offering. There are events we can pass to you. We have compassion for the future, and we bring a time you'll manage to join the angels so you can have a plan. We can promise our abilities will help and make it easy when we have prophecy. You can have a change of view with a girl in Toronto. We are offering humanity results that will help save lives. We have to help in this decade. God's helping us for this reason. What's going on, Lucky? Why are you making so much noise today, Lucky? You seem like you're upset about something. What's the matter? Are you upset, Lucky? Tell me what's wrong. Sure, I'm making a lot of noise. What's going on with you, Si? This is one of the first times you guys didn't stop making noise when I shake you. I know you're talking back and forth. Simon's talking in his bowl over there. What's going on, Simon? You done? I wish you wouldn't make that noise, Lucky. That screaming noise. I don't like that. Yeah, that. Are you anxious for spring, Lucky? Are you anxious for spring? It's beautiful, eh? Beautiful outside. It's about 5 degrees out there. You still wouldn't be able to survive yet. You can't fly well enough, though, Lucky. Okay, that's good enough. I'm excited. Quando alguém quer você vai ver assim. Let's hear you have. Yeah, let's go for the. Yeah, go for the. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Maybe. So now comes the amazing part of this presentation. When I was doing this transcription and heard them talk about the Choir of the Angels, I remembered that I did a presentation 41 called Choir of the Angels, and I did a reversal of a song while Danny was recording and the TV was on. At the time, I could not remember what I was watching on TV, so I decided to do a search for the song on YouTube, which I found here. Looking through the comments, someone mentioned they heard the song on Season 3, Episode 5 of Outlander. Yes, we watch Outlander. So I decided to do a complete quantum reversal on the song. At first, I was a little bit set back because the reversal was different than the original, but then realized, of course it would be, because the angels can change it up with something different anytime they want. I then took the part I'd already transcribed, put it at the beginning with the words that came during the show. Then I transcribed the complete audio file of the one I downloaded from YouTube and got this amazing result. I guess you could call it a remix quantum reversal of Joe Tex' Show Me. I hope you enjoy it, as there may be more to come.
Okay. Overfeels. Is he in Sylvester here? Is he in Selling a casino? Is he? Is he back here? Is he back here? He was talking to me. He was talking to me behind. We're saying okay. Okay, you have more in the one euro. I want
So I have to tell you what happened, not only once, but twice when I listened to the results of this transcription. While listening, an overwhelming sense of peace and love came over me, and I actually began to shed tears. The same thing happened with Linda when she listened to it for the first time. In all my years of doing this, I've never felt such divine emotions, and I thank God and the angels for allowing us to experience it. I hope it has the same effect on others as well.
That completes this presentation. To hear more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit our website at theangelscrolls.com.